Well, I'm a truck driver. I've been driving professionally for about 30 years. Hate to think it's been that long, but it has been. I've done like 11 Western. I've done local, depending on the season and who was paying more. But now I'm a trash truck driver, and I've been doing that for about 13 or 14 years exclusively. Generally, we have cameras, very smart cameras that watch the drivers every minute of every day, and it notices things. And it's not just speculation from driver to driver. I have friends that work in management for other companies, and they've told me, hey, we watch these cameras, and it'll tell us at the end of the day, hey, you know what? Say I use myself as an example. All right, hey, you know what? Mike closed his eyes a little too long at that one intersection. He's looking to the side a little bit. He looks tired. Did he sleep? How's he feeling? He stopped a little too hard. Is he not paying attention? He sped up. He's revving the engine a little too high. Where is his head in this game? Now, these aren't decisions and these aren't judgments being made by my supervisor. It's being made by the software, and it's reporting them all. It's looking at me. It's developing a profile of how I am and noticing, hey, you know what? God, Mike usually closes his eyes to blink for a quarter of a second. That last time it was closed for like 2 seconds. Is he falling asleep behind the wheel? At the end of the day, you'll come in, hey, okay, we need to sit down. No, you've done nothing wrong, but we need to have a coaching, session. Says you blinked a little too long here, you were looking to the side here while you were still moving, blah, blah, blah. And that's troubling to me. I mean, you as an employer, you've always had the right to say, hey, Mike, come here. You know what? I think you may not be ready to work today. You may not be in the physical shape. There may be something wrong. And maybe, hey, if I seem to be slurring my words or something or can't stay awake, that's reasonable suspicion. And there's a protocol to handle that. But to let a computer watch for me to, what if I've got a tick? What if I keep sneezing? I mean, who knows? I got hay fever. Who knows what's going to happen? How is the system going to interpret that? I'm doing something wrong or something suspect. To have an AI software or an algorithm try to know me as a person, what my habits are, and when I'm not acting normal is an insult. Anytime people say, hey, you know what? Automation's the way to go. These driverless trucks, they're coming, they're the future. We fought that, and we're not done fighting it. We fought it very hard. Teamsters Local 70, Joint Council 7, we all came together and crafted AB 316, which was the saying that all these driverless trucks had to have a human inside of them to hit the brakes, at the very least, if something goes wrong. Well, Kodiak Robotics, all these other companies, oh, no, that's not necessary. We're working this out. We're going to figure it out. And they turn to us and say, it's really easy for you guys to not want this technology because it's going to put you out of work. That's true. I can't argue that. Yeah, I would love to have a job, but what I would love more is not to have an 80,000-pound fully loaded big rig on a highway that does this from lane to lane because it's really never been fixed properly, driving next to my family with no one in there that has any regard for life. See, I'm safe on the road because I don't want to die. And that's selfish of me, I know. Shame on me, but at least I'm looking out for me and I'm looking out for you and everybody else because I don't want to have that deadly interaction. These trucks have no conscience. They don't understand life. They don't value life. If something bad happens, there's an explosion and they're not involved, it's going to roll right on. And people don't know. We currently have these trucks driving down the 101, going up 880. It was on the news a long time ago. And they have a person in it for safety purposes through the development phase. Why? Because, they feel that having a human interaction, somebody can grab the wheel and grab the brake, is a key safety component until they want to sell it. Then, hey, you know what? No, you're not paying any benefits. You're not paying any pension. Get that guy out of there, because it's not about safety. It's really about, a minimally viable product that they can put out there, update while it's on the road and making money. But we fought it. We're not done fighting it. It's an issue of safety.